Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Like and subscribe, hit the notification. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Stay connected and hit the notification. Uncle Ross is in his Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross is in his Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment.
What an intro. I love that intro.
I'm gonna change it to this to the male vocal one. I've got a male vocal one. You like the male vocal, it's heavy actually. What's going on here? Getting messy. I better put that on vibrate actually. Yeah. I'll put it on vibrate. Pause. Yes. Welcome to my stream again. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button, and you will be notified whenever I go live. Match reaction: Liverpool 1, Manchester City. Excuse me, 2. And another shit show of a game. It could have been worse. It could have been 3-1, but they decided to sort of like send off the Bosley and wipe out the goal.
At this point, I'd rather have just got the goal and kept Szoboszlai.
Yeah, exactly, because Bosley don't get a 3-match ban then. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to go through that, and plus we're going to go through the press conference. Well, we're going to pick up bones for the press conference, because to be honest, this press conference, there's quite a few things that he says, Slot says, that makes sense. I have to back him up on that still.
Makes sense. Oh, this should be good.
You know what I mean? Okay. So, we are so effing shit thanks to the board fraud. Slot needs to go. That's come from Luke.
You're not going to get an argument from me, mate. Or any of us.
An argument from me.
You don't want him.
Right, let's have a look at the press conference. Pre-match interview. Let's have a look at that and see what we can make out of it. Okay, all right. Can you see that now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
How do you reflect on that when you scores it obviously looks so good, and then you end up not only losing the game but losing him for a match as well. So what are you feeling after that?
Yeah, feeling of anger and feeling of disappointment. Of course, because first half, City were the better team on the pitch without creating that many big chances, except for the one from Haaland in the first minute.
I tend to agree with him in some sort of sense. You know what I mean?
They were pinning us back a little bit. I'll give him that.
First half, and the first half, I'll give them the first half. Sorry.
I'll give them the first half, but I'm not making it seem like they were
Sorry, one
Much
second.
better than us.
All right. Do me a favor, take over for a bit. I've got to reply back to these texts. You know what I mean?
All right.
Uncle Ross TV.
Okay, chat. What did everyone think of that malarkey at the end? Paul says, if Slot is still at the club next season, I'm either taking a break from football or going on loan to Barcelona. None of us want to watch Liverpool like this. None of us. This has just reminded me of the same crap I went through as a kid. When it took us 30 years to win a league title because of stupid things like this. Because we're dropping points where we shouldn't be dropping points. If we look at that game from a logical sense, Liverpool should have been ahead. Ekitike's goal goes in. One thing I don't like about that as well, and I was screaming at the telly as well, was when Ekitike was running up, he had Wirtz to his right, he had Salah to his left, right? The best option for me at that point would have been Wirtz, because Wirtz could have slid in and let Ekitike try and hit the ball on his foot rather than trying to go for a header. Now, we've seen Ekitike, he's a good header with the ball, I'll give him that. But we've also seen he's much better with his feet. So, my personal opinion, when he was running on and you've seen Wirtz to his right and Salah to his left, he should have gone right, in my opinion. He really should have. Parker, he says, I went shop after the game and the shop attendant smirked, asked me about the game. I swore him and regretted it immediately. I'm too old for this shit. Slot, I'm starting to hate you. Starting to hate him? Mate, I can't stand the guy. When he goes into these press conferences, he literally just gives away the tactics of how we're going to play. And it looks like that the team itself have decided that they are now just going to play how they want on the pitch. Because there's no way his instructions was, Alisson, go to their half. That's never going to be Slot's instructions. That's the players doing what they want on the pitch because they just don't care. Let's call a spade a spade. They just don't care about what he's got to say. And they don't care whether or not they win or they lose. I've seen there's no determination from that team today. Zero determination. They worked hard to try and get that first goal. Once that first goal went in from a Szoboszlai free kick, cracking Szoboszlai free kick, by the way. Good little free kick that. I'm not even going to mention Mo Salah's one. I think it's still going into space at some point. Salah's free kick, I think it's still going into space.
No.
I think Nasser.
Sorry, what it was, my cousin phoned me today, obviously for the details for my pops's funeral, and phoned me today, and I said I phoned him back, but I got busy because some of my brothers came around and I feel like I got busy, so I just replied back to her.
No.
Right, let's play a bit more of this thing here.
Big up, man.
Yes, big up, Ant, man.
But they played easier with the ball, but the improvement we've made since 3 or 4 months ago was, I think, visible for everyone. So second half, our standards went up, and standards in terms of intensity. We were pressing them all over the place, and that is the biggest improvement we've made in the last 3 or 4 months. That players, the whole team is now able, at the highest level against a team that's probably one of the best teams, maybe their best team, or one of the best teams in England, in ball possession. To do so well off the ball is a big improvement, and fantastic second half. Was expecting more than being 1-0 up, but we weren't, and then 2 goals conceded.
How can he really be expected to sort of like be more than 1 goal up when you've got Szoboszlai right back? It's just not going to work.
It's not going to work at all.
It's just not going to happen for you. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You've tried it. You know what I mean? Now, listen, I'm all for the fact at the end of the day that sort of like if you've got two right backs out, your two right backs out and fitting that right. I'm all for in the day, right? You put in Sabazai as a right back if you got no other option, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you did have another option on the bench,
Gomez.
and it was like Calvin Ramsey. Now,
Calvin Ramsey.
yeah,
Isn't Gomez
right?
back?
Huh?
Isn't Gomez back?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't in the. He wasn't in the squad today,
Okay.
and he said it was doubtful anyway. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, basically you got Calvin Ramsey as your right back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got him in. He got him in there. Now, if this guy, as people been trying to tell me, if this guy is not good enough, like to play for the first team, well, he shouldn't be on the bench. Then he shouldn't be on the bench. If you're on the bench, you're like put it this way: if you're in the squad in any capacity, right,
Mm-hmm.
that means that they like only shot should be able to call on you to do a job. Do you know what I mean? If he
Yep.
can't call on you because he doesn't trust you or this and that, well, take him out the squad completely
Yeah.
because it's just a wind up him being there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's
Why are
just
you
a
putting him
wind.
on the bench if you're not going to use him?
What? Yeah. Why would you put him on a bench if you're not going to use him? Why?
Because
You know
he's
what I
got
mean?
no idea what he's doing.
The guy's got no respect for the youth setup. Ravi, big up lads. We are more washed than cops smalls at the laundry by .com, you know. Fuck's sake.
Now, collateral damage over here.
And big up Ant in the building, big up love and respect. Was at the match and was saying when they equalised, they will score. I think he possibly score.
They will
Yeah,
score again.
they will score again. We sat back and like cowards. I said that as well.
We did.
I said I had that. I was my brothers today, and I had that sort of like I had that thought in my mind that they're gonna score again, because what Liverpool needed to do once they scored, right? There's two things they should have done, right? Let me tell you, two things they should have done, right? They should have taken off McAllister, yeah, right, and put on Cameron Ramsey. Do you know what I mean? And then Sabozza can go back in midfield, and then Cam Ramsey could obviously play the right back, and then your team's balanced. You know what I mean? The second thing that they were supposed to do as well was hold on to the ball. Just hold on to the ball. It's all when you're 1-0 up, you know you haven't played very well, but you're 1-0 up by some genius, a genius shot, yeah, an amazing shot, right? What you do then and then is hold on to the ball. That's all you do.
Yeah.
It's not really the thing is about it's not really hard, but somewhere along that day, right, the tactics of like Arnie Slot gets messed up because when we're 2-1 down, when we're 2-1 down, tell me if this is not like dumb. That's all I can explain it. Tell me if this is not dumb. We're 2-1 down, right. He takes off Kirkes, and brings on Chiesa, which is an attacking player. He brings him on as right back. What the hell? Sorry, left back. He brings him on left back. What the hell?
What?
And then, like before that, when he brought on sort of like Curtis Jones, Do you know who Curtis Jones come on for?
No.
Came on for Gappo. So now what you're doing? You're playing like a midfielder, which is like like Jones at the day is a central midfielder. That's what he is. He's a central midfielder. Now you're playing Jones, a central midfielder. You're playing as a left winger.
What?
That's what he did. That's what he did, my friend. That's what he did.
What? Why?
I mean, everyone sort of kind of thought that we just let it go. Let the goal stand and then basically don't get it. But what's your?
Yeah, when you ask me what do you think about the decision, I thought, what do you mean? Do you mean the disallowed goal at City? the header from us? Do you mean the penalty they got in the away game against us? Do you mean the clear red card on Mo Salah in the second half? Do you mean the penalty they got in the second half? Do you mean this decision? Only over 2 games, and the ones that follow Liverpool know how many decisions of this I can come up with in all the other games as well. Only in these 2 games, all the big decisions that could have gone in some situation to a 50-50, or some people say left.
This is sorry. I'm gonna play it back in a minute. Right. This is where I think is right. Some of the decisions in this games, in this game, and the game before with Man City, when we played with Etihad, and certain other games, right? Some of the decisions there has been like fucking shit. It's been shit.
But it's about time he actually shows some fucking emotion for once in the bloody conference. Right now, I'm actually seeing some emotion. He's not being an android. He's like, we should have got this decision. We should have got that decision. He's just like, why is it that Liverpool don't seem to get any decisions whatsoever? Yet City get all these decisions against us. That's what I want to hear from the manager. I want him to be moaning. I don't want him to just sit there and take it. I don't want that. That's not a manager.
Right.
That's a follower. That's a lead. That's him leading
I can live
for
with the fact, although I don't like it, that the referee follows the rule book and Dominic makes a foul on 50, or some people say left, some people say right. I can live with the fact, although I don't like it, that the referee follows the rule book and Dominic makes a foul on Haaland in that last situation, which is a clear shirt pull, and he was through to goal, so he would have scored. So that's a red card. And I think the Sunderland manager is really happy that he gives the red card. So that's the rule book, and you follow the rule book. And if you follow the rule book and you have a clear shirt pull from Gueye and Mo Salah, who's for 8 years scoring that ball every single time, 100 out of 100 times he scores that goal, a bit exaggerated, and that is not a red card, then there is more of my frustration. But I can live with the red card from them. If you like football, you say, leave it as it is. It's a goal. It's good for them. It's good for everyone. But if you're the Sunderland,
I think that's where I've got him right. This is where I've got him right, and I think that because you know what I mean. It's like if you're going to show one type of energy for one decision, you understand me, right?
It was a goal scoring opportunity. The same thing.
Yeah, to show the same energy. Let's look at some of these comments. Ravi said, Slot, you do the tactics. Why didn't you ask for the player to play till the end? Why you sitting back like you're chilling like cop on the stream? It's like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's that though. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Klopp has to take a lot of blame. Don't get wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, and in this situation, he's right. And the first time in 89 years, City have done the double over us, home and away in the league. Yes, it is. First time in 89 years. You know that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been wanting Ramsey to play since Klopp was here. Yeah.
He brought him in, didn't he?
Good.
Because he wanted him to develop.
Anfield Live fan don't rate him. Doesn't rate him.
Well, Slot doesn't rate anyone, so that's nothing new.
No, Anfield Irish fan don't rate him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Parker says Paisley, Kenny, Klopp had one thing in common. They're not far off from being equal on par, yeah. Then the football club, and they managed to manage the people and the city of Liverpool. Was it metabolically? Metaphorically, Slot doesn't have it. You know what?
So essentially, what he's saying there is Paisley, Klopp, and Kenny could all connect to the fans.
Oh yeah.
This guy can't. That's what he's saying.
That's true. Klopp was unbeaten at home in 3 years. Let that sink in. Now teams turn up and relax. Facts. Yeah, he has that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Pity minutes for Chiesa insanity. Yep.
It's insanity.
Yeah, of course. Zane says, when we went 1-0 up, the manager has to make subs straight away. You can tell the players were tiring. Yep, I said that as well. Yeah, big up, and that's coming from Ravi. Salah getting dragged back as well. Yes,
That's
yeah,
the point.
he got dragged back, and then when we had nothing, we got nothing. All we got was a free kick. Gay should have got sent off. Gay
It's
should
a
have got
goal
sent
scoring
off.
opportunity.
Yeah. Excuses are more pathetic than your boy who cried wolf. Yeah.
No,
No,
normally I
I would say it's not excuses what Slot is saying. It is true. Now everybody knows I'm not a Slot guy,
I'm not.
but the things he was saying at the day in respect of the day or decisions not going our way, and that it is true. What's true? Anfield Uncle Rod, that's me. Slot deserves most criticism, but Alisson had another shit performance against City. He did.
And he was out.
No
He
need,
was out of his goal. What the hell was
yeah,
he doing out of his goal?
that's what I say. That's what he says. No need to come out and commit to Nunes. Yep. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I
That
always
one I don't agree with because he did have to make that tackle. But
yeah,
what I don't agree with is the penalty because the ball had gone out of play.
yeah.
If he hadn't have fouled him, right, where was he going to go?
The
Because
thing
the
is
ball
about
had gone out of play.
the thing is about with that Nunes thing, Alisson had all the right to come out
Exactly.
because like if you got the ball and everything that right, so like Nunes got the ball and slipped it past took a shot, slipped it past Alisson. We would have been saying that why didn't Alisson come out and try and narrow down the angle? And we all know it today. That's what Alisson's good at. Alisson's good at coming out and narrowing down the angle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had all the right to go for that ball. And what it was at the day, it wasn't the fact that Alisson clashed into him. Yeah, it was the fact that Nunes clashed into him, and we should have had a penalty as well.
We should have had a penalty. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stayed. Yeah, I think he's meant to put in stadium. Nobody understood why disallowed goal at all. Generally, yeah.
I've never seen a decision like it ever.
Slot has never said he was at mistake at any time, any moment. What do you feel about that comment here?
Slot never said he was at mistake at any moment. I don't know what he means.
I'm not too sure. He is no. He is so arrogant. He's so arrogant. Big up Mike. Mike, big up, love and respect. Make sure you hit that
Mike.
like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. He says Salah waste and become selfish. Is it one in
No,
the
I'm one person who normally is against Salah because of the way he plays, but I've got really no complaints apart from his stupid free kick. Salah had a really good game. He set up Ekatike, and Ekatike should have put that in the back of the net, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I've also said to the chat, and I hope you agree, Rods, when Ekatike is running up, he's got Salah to his left and he's got Wirtz to his right. For me, you should have given the ball to Wirtz because he was in a much better position than Salah.
Yeah.
So you know the one.
Yeah.
Ekatike's header when it's gone past the bottom, it's gone wide. To Ekatike's left, he's running in. To his left, he's got Salah, and to his right, he's got Wirtz. Wirtz was virtually unmarked because the players were all around Salah, but for some reason, Ekatike passed the ball to Salah, and Salah chipped it over the players for a header. But for me, he should have given it to Wirtz, and Wirtz would have slipped it in, and that was probably going to be a goal.
Okay, let's get back on this. Oh shit! Oh no!
What happened?
I could be silly sometimes. I could be silly. Sorry.
We all
There
can,
you
but what's
go.
up?
There you go. That's what I was supposed to do.
And follow the rules is all we ask.
And did you think it was a penalty?
The one in Manchester or this one?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. If it would have happened on the other side, I would have asked for a penalty. If I would have got it, I'm not sure. So this is there is contact. We cannot debate that. The ball is out of play. We cannot debate that after when he makes the foul. He cannot never get the ball anymore. But for me, this is a clear decision. But no, I would prefer to talk about the holding of Mo because that is so obvious that all the attention should go to that. But this is one where I think, but I'm not sure if the referee doesn't give a penalty and he was waiting and listening to his linesman. At least that's what I thought. And then he gave it, then the VAR will never interfere again. But what if he wouldn't have given it? Would then the VAR have interfered? That's what we will never know. But I think my main frustration is in the shirt pull of Mo Salah at 0-0, clear and open, 1v1 to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, true.
That's true. That's true.
Conceded a winner after the 90th minute, which is the joint most in the Premier League. What do you put that down to? Is it just bad luck, or is there something more why you conceded something like that?
That's every time a different goal, of course. Just before that moment when they scored the 2-1, we went with Curtis in a very promising situation. Mo went deep. Curtis is such a special and good player on the ball, so there was a fair chance that he would have maybe 8 out of 10 times. But Gueye had a great interception, great signing of them. Had a great interception in that moment. And that is how the margins between these teams are and were today. But I've said many times, the next step for us is not to rely or depend on that pass or another decision. And we are getting there. If you compare this to 3 or 4 months ago, you see so much improvement. But the issue is that you don't see this improvement in the league table. And that is always the most important reflection of where you are.
You're expecting Joe or Jeremy back for something was done, not right back now, Al?
Yeah, no, the Jeremy for sure not. We knew this when he got injured that was a few weeks. To be honest, I don't expect Joe to be back as well when he plays. But yeah, you never know. But then he's back after being out for 3 weeks. Would you play him then? You say no, but you don't have to make the decision. I have to make the decision. So yeah, let's see what decision we make. We have probably other players that can play that position as well. And Dom again played a very good game in that position, but unfortunately he's unavailable for Wednesday.
On the second half, press in particular, what did that down to? Did you change anything at half time?
No, we did not change that much in ball possession, in our off the ball work. But I think in the first half you could see moments where we were really close of winning the ball back in a high press, which didn't happen yet. But you also know if you can keep bringing that same energy, one of the team or both teams maybe get a little bit tired. And off the ball is not nice to be a bit tired, but on the ball as well, you can start making passes that are not as clear and good as they were in the first half with City. And then momentum is coming, fans are behind the team, you get a lot of energy. And I think that's what we saw in the second half. Very good physical, mental performance from my players.
That's it.
I mean, there's not
Go
much
for it.
I can really disagree with there. He's basically just saying everything the fans are saying.
Yeah.
If you're going to give a shirt pull red card, okay, fair enough. We'll accept that for the fact that he pulled Haaland back. But didn't Gay do the exact same thing when Salah's one-on-one?
Mm.
If you're pulling him back when he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, that's a goal-scoring opportunity. And by the letter of the law, doesn't he need a red card? Is that not the letter of the law? I mean, I did a referee course when I was about 14 years of age. I don't think the rules will change that much. If you
Yes.
deny a goal scoring opportunity, that's a red card. So, yeah. But one thing I'll argue with Szoboszlai's red card is, was Haaland, who was actually ahead of Szoboszlai, by the way, was Haaland going to be the one to score the goal, or was he letting Cherky take it? Because if he was actually letting Cherky take it, then there was no goal scoring opportunity because he wasn't going to touch the ball.
There you go.
Someone answer me that question.
My problem
is faster than Szoboszlai. If Haaland wanted that ball to go in the net himself, he could have sprinted way ahead of Szoboszlai. He purposely slowed down.
But the thing is about my problem is that as well. He was tugging Szoboszlai back as much as he was getting tugged back by Szoboszlai.
He pulled him down.
So why wasn't that sort of like six of oh God, say it for me because I can't get the words out.
What?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You know, so why
I'll catch 22 if you want to make it easier.
Yeah,
22.
Yes, I'm saying. So why wasn't it like that? Why wasn't it in that sort of situation to say, well, look, all right, you know what? They both was having a go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
The argument will be, well, their explanation, which is just ridiculous. The PGML's explanation is going to be, well, Szoboszlai stopped the goal scoring opportunity, but Mo Salah's one, right? It's possible that without the shirt pull, right, he might not have been able to score because there was enough defenders around him. That's going to be their excuse straight away. You can see that a mile off.
Yeah, of course it would be. But as Slot says it today, right? 10 times out of 10, Salah's in that position. He scores.
He does.
He scores. You know what I mean? 10 times out of 10, Salah's in that position. He scores. How many times has he scored a goal like that, right? Over the time against Man City or in
loads of times. Loads of times.
You know what I'm saying? So he's going to score. So they know for a fact at the end of the day that is at the end of the day sort of like a goal scoring opportunity. So for Salah. So Gay at the end of the day, by the letter of the law, should have got sent off. See, in that short press interview there, there wasn't much I could disagree with Slot with that.
No, you disagree with a lot.
Yeah, there wasn't much I can disagree. As I said, all I can disagree when it comes to Arne Slot is obviously his team selection and his tactics. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If his team selection was better and his tactics are better, right, we win that game 3-1. We win that game. You know what I mean? And one of the things at the day that really killed it for him was the fact at the day that he didn't have Szoboszlai in midfield, and he had ample amounts of chances to put Szoboszlai in midfield, and he didn't do it. He didn't do that. Do you know what I mean? So come on now, seriously, who's training you yanking? You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Now at the day, see what it is now. On sort of like Wednesday when we play Sunderland, he is forced to play Ramsey. But you know what's going to happen?
He's going to play Endo.
No. He's going to play Curtis Jones, I reckon.
As a right back?
Yes, he's going to play. He's done it before. He's done it a few times before.
But he's also played Endo as right back as well.
Yeah, but he will play Curtis Jones. He played Curtis Jones as a left winger today. As a left winger.
To be fair, so did Klopp a couple of times. To be fair, so did Klopp a couple of times. Not that many times, but he did play him as a left winger a few times.
Yeah, he did play as a left winger a few times.
A few times.
But what it is, at the end of the day, what it is that he didn't need to do that.
He didn't need to do that. That's right.
He didn't need do that today, because all you had to do was to say, right, you know what, you put Verts on the left, right? Vert should have gone on the left. So Bosley should have been a 10,
There you
right?
go.
And then what you got Cameron Ramsey as a right back. That's all you needed to do.
All you
I
need
am
to do
sure.
is come-
I am sure when Curtis Jones played as a left winger, is because what's it? My man, Jota, rest in peace. Jota was like was injured, so he put him out there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We had no injuries to the left side, and then so you could have very easily at the end of the day played. You could have very easily have played. Where's there? I don't have it. I mean, you could have very easily done that. You know what I mean? So I'm not buying it, man. Let me get to some of the comments. You can read some of the comments out for me. We'll take it in turns, yeah? You read
man.
that. You read that some, and I'll read that some, yeah?
Right, where are we?
What-
Up to?
One second. 1 second. 1 second. Mackie there.
I think you're on ball.
Huh?
I think you're on ball.
Ball.
I think that's what you're up to because it seems to be starred.
That one here.
No, way further up.
Hold on. Let me look for it.
Keep going. You've starred it. That's it. That's the one. That's where you was up to.
Okay, right. So you read that 5, yeah, and I'll read that 5. So you start.
Fair enough. Did you guys see his smile at the interview after the game? Fucking prick slut. I think he means slot, but we'll leave that one there.
Steady on, fella.
Leave that there, man. Cops Rods, we have good players. It's the coach who is effing them up, making us look like cowards. We know all this, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately, because what can we do as fans? All we can do is report on it and go, we don't like this. But at the end of the day, what are we supposed to do? As fans, we can just have to sit there and take it. It's horrible, but we can't do anything about it, unfortunately. We can make our voices known, but the fan base has to come together as a collective like we did with Hicks and Gillette. That's what it's going to take to get rid of Slaughter and Matt, I think. But let's hold that one there for now. Right, Parker says, I was born in 76, Cape Town. Apartheid?
No.
Apartheid.
Apartheid.
Apartheid era. Horrible times. It's when I learned to hate. I received love from my mum and Liverpool Football Club. And boy, did we play beautiful football, to be continued.
Oh my! This comment here is a comment to cherish. You know what I mean? Because do you know what apartheid is?
Apartheid. I've heard of it. I've heard of apartheid.
What apartheid is segregation.
Segregation.
It's segregation.
Right. I've heard of it. I just didn't know what apartheid was. Oh, I get it. Apartheid, separation. I get it.
Yeah, because that's what they had in South Africa. Great.
Right. I see.
In them times there.
Right.
It's literally like Jim Crow. Like you had Jim Crow laws in America. You have something like 92 years of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what he was saying, he learned to hate. Do you know what I mean? He learned to hate within that time. But what is he learned to unhate? Do you know what I mean? Because he received love from his mum and Liverpool Football Club, and boy, did they play beautiful football at that time.
And to be continued, he's going to continue it further down. Okay.
So big up Parker for
big up Parker every time, man.
Yeah, big
Your
up.
comments are always funny, but that one's a serious one, and we do appreciate that.
And I like that. I do like that comment. All right, let's go on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, there you go. Let's go on to the next one. There you go.
2 goalkeepers on the bench. To me, that's Slot making a point. Ekatike looks spent on 60 every game. Why not pull Will Wright on the bench? I said again, I don't even know who Will Wright is because we never see the guy.
Yeah, Will Wright is this young striker that we bought from Salford. So that's Salford Club. That's run by Paul Scholes and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And we bought him from there. He does look good for a youngster. You know what I mean? He's a future talent. He does look good. And the thing is about it, like I think Arsenal's after him, and Chelsea, I think. but he decided to come to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? He's
He
good.
must come to the best, doesn't he?
He's good. Really good. This one.
Was Neville cheerleader City seen loads saying he was? Who would have thought that? It's because
He was.
he's a bell end. That's why. You're supposed to hate your local rival more than Liverpool. That just shows that we are still rent free in your head. No matter where we are in the league, mate, we are still rent free in your head, Neville. Let that sink in, because we don't give a rat's ass about you, but you care about us. Ball says Allison wants slot out. I'm not surprised. I mean, he must do. Allison's never done that before. He stood on the other side of the halfway line on their side. He would have known that there was a chance that they could have scored. The guy does not want the manager here, let's be honest. And that proves it. Because when has Allison ever done that before? Ever stayed? He's gone up for a header, fair enough, but he's never stayed on that side of the pitch. And playing against City like he's a bloody outside player as well. He was jumping for headers.
Right, I'll take over now. Yeah. Parker says I had the most lovely early teen years. Then on the 22nd of February 1991, everything changed. King Kenny left.
Oh, he did. 1991. I was very, very young at the time.
Remember Bruce Grobbela's from South Africa, you know.
Yeah.
Parker again said, I am 50 years old. Welcome to the club, sir. I am, terrifyingly afraid to wait another 30 years for a league title. I'm with you on that one. I'd probably be dead. Things can go to shit very quickly with a wrong manager. God help us. You never walk alone.
That's exactly what you and I have both been saying. When the wrong manager is in charge, it doesn't matter how good the players are, because the tactics are going to be wrong, the motivation is going to be wrong, and the leadership is going to be wrong. And that's the kind of crap I had growing up in the 90s, right through up until Klopp won his first title. That's the kind of crap I had to deal with, because the manager was always wrong. We had some really good players over the years, and we had Steven Gerrard dragging the team all the way to a victory, but we just didn't have the leadership manager. It's a shame.
Emma Heskey says, no, he didn't have to commit. Watch it again. All he had to do was to put pressure put pressure. The ball was going out. He could have just
fainted as if he was
going to commit, but don't.
Basically means fake it as though he was going to commit, but don't.
Yeah, basically, you know what is
He couldn't do that because he'd already committed himself before the ball was controlled.
And you know the thing is about it, right? We always commend sort of like Alisson in there because he comes out and makes himself big. So like one part of his body will get hold of the ball to save it, of his arms, right, or his legs, or even the front area. Do you know what I mean? So we always praise him for that. So why is this one any different? It's only because at the day, well, look, you know, they got a penalty out of it, but it should not have been a penalty.
It shouldn't have been a penalty. I'm sorry. Look, the ball's gone out of play. You can't, even if he jumps over Alisson. Let's say he jumps over Alisson for argument's sake. The ball is still gone out of play. So he committed to taking Alisson's hit because he knew Alisson couldn't go anywhere. How many players have we seen jump over the goalkeeper at that point?
There you go.
How many have we seen?
There you go.
Lots. The only reason he didn't is because he knew that if Alisson collided with him, it would be a penalty. That's the reason he committed to the foul.
More time at the day, he's more likely to get a penalty. He's more likely to get that.
But we've seen players jump over the goalkeeper because he's low on the floor. You could jump over him.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? He played for that penalty. Do you know what I mean? Is that no way was that a penalty? Because what it is that Alisson had all the right to go for that penalty. You go for that ball. We would have been, you know what, in there, if there was no if there's no penalty, yeah, if there's no penalty given and that, right, we would have been praising Alisson that day for his goalkeeping. You know, sort of like I'm just trying to put this plug in.
But the problem,
Yeah,
the problem is this game's going to be
we'd have been praising.
scarred.
We would have been praising him. Okay, let me get to. No, I didn't read this one out yet. First time in LFC history that we were we were leading 1-0, and with 5 minutes to go, we lost the game. Yeah,
man. They scored twice in the 90 plus minute.
Yeah, Maka literally got a karate kick top the chest versus City in the penalty in the penalty box. You remember that? That's the same.
I do. I remember it, yeah.
In the penalty box, no penalty, 115 reasons why.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Rods the other day was saying, although we're saying they're bad for getting 115 charges, at least their fucking owners like them.
Yeah.
Ours don't. Yeah.
Yes. Your turn now.
All right. His record is worse than Hodgson. It is. That's a very good point. But his league position is better, and that's all the FSG are looking at. Mold played well. He did play well. I've said that. Mold played very well, I thought. Apart from that stupid free kick, which is still going.
Mm-hmm.
Emil Heskey says, Hecatike officially stat was within 10 minutes to go. Slot needs to leave. He's breaking too many negative records. I can't be standing with these fucking records. He's just breaking record after record, but not for the right reasons. Waiting until the 85th minute, make a sub screams, don't trust the bench. We know he doesn't trust the bench. That's not even a clue anymore. He doesn't trust any of the players he was given. That's my biggest issue with the guy. Why do Slot talk like he has a mouthful of... I'm not repeating that. He can't even speak, man. I'm leaving that word out. We'll call it rocks. Sorry, my bad, my friend, that the game told me that. Okay, man. Pundits talking Gay up should have been off. He should have been off.
Yeah.
Should have been sent off. By the letter of the law, which is what they're saying us about Szoboszlai, he should have been off. But he's not. He just got a yellow card for something that Szoboszlai got a red card for. There you go, man.
How are we?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Do you want me to read this one from Ravi?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Cops Rods, how long till Frimpong and Bradley are back? Bradley, I don't think we'll see him again for the rest of the season, I'm going to be honest with you.
No, we're not going to.
Frimpong...
Still don't know. Don't know.
We're waiting to hear some of it in the press conference, but we didn't hear anything about anything about Frimpong. Ball says crazy. He didn't mention PSG in this one. Don't give him time. Don't give him time.
Answer one question for me. Answer one question. When was the last time City done double on us over the league?
90 years ago.
90 years ago. 90 years ago.
Years ago, man. Oh.
How is this? No, I'm sorry, but how is this acceptable for any fucking top reds out there going, oh yeah, all right, we watched fucking nine games in 12 and all that early on in the season. How the fuck is this acceptable? This football is absolutely dire. Rod, you said it last season, lad. Do you know what I mean? Even when we were winning. Do you know what I mean? You said it last season when we were winning. And people looking at you as if you were the problem. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sorry, lad. But like this football is, I can't watch it. I went to the game today and I was sat in the only road up here above the crowd, and the atmosphere was quite good, by the way. But it weren't good enough. It weren't good enough. Do you know what I mean? Why did we capitulate after going 1-0 up? We had the game right there. The game was there. We were winning it. It was done. Do you know what I mean? It was done. What happened?
I don't get it.
Because Slot to me at the day, Slot to me is like he's reactive, not proactive.
He's not proactive at all.
He's not proactive. Because what it is at the day, right? What it is at the day, when they equalise, that's when he chose to sort of like put like
they equalised out of nothing. They equalised out of nothing.
Yes,
nothing.
Yeah.
That goal wasn't coming. That goal was not coming. all half. They were shit for the whole second half. They were
Yeah,
shit.
because you know what it is, Anthrop, yeah, right? I know you was at the sort of like at the game, and you
Yeah,
probably
cool.
saw, so you probably saw more than what we saw. But what I noticed, and
Bro,
what
they
I
had nothing. They had nothing. They had nothing. They
Yeah,
had
but
nothing.
what I wanted to happen was the fact that today is like you've got a goal up. For fuck's sake, hold
Yeah.
on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. That's all you had to do. Hold on to the ball. But they kept on giving the ball away. So
Yeah.
you immediately thought to yourself, hang about, there's a goal coming here. And when they got that goal, yeah, you knew there's another one coming.
But
And they
their
weren't
goal came out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. That was our game. We had the game right there, Rods. We had the game right there.
Yeah.
And like, where the fuck did fucking Bernardo Silva score from? Where? Do you know what I mean?
He ran through.
Bro,
He ran through.
But we were so comfy. I was sat there in the ground. I was literally in the ground. I was like, you know what? I'm comfy. They ain't scoring. Do you know what I mean? And then Bernardo Silva, 1-1. How? It weren't coming.
They got it out of absolutely nothing.
But I can't stand. Honest thought, yeah, is fucking game management is ridiculous. Ridiculous game management. Imagine Jürgen Klopp's managing that game today. We're the 1-2-3 now. We would have.
We would.
Let's be real.
Yeah, of course.
We win 2-3 now.
Because he doesn't. He won't tell them to calm down. He'll just say, "Go for the throat."
Honest thought, defensive. You know, fucking everyone back. It's stupid, man. Stupid. That's what winds me up. Do you know what I mean? We had that game right there. We had it right there. We had it, Rod. You know, lad. You know, lad. Do you know what I mean? We had that game right there. Josh, my guy right there. He works on Anfield right there. He works at Anfield. Yeah,
Yep.
He knows. We had the game right there.
I wouldn't say we had it, but I'd just say
we did have it. We didn't have it. They did not have it. City did not get anywhere near to our goal in the second half. Nowhere near. Nowhere near.
No one had it. It was literally.
Did you see City do anything in the second half? Did you see City do anything in the second half?
No, but I seen
they done nothing.
But
we were peppering in our goal.
To be 2-0.
Yeah, they pegged us back in the first half, but then guess what? Second half, they came out a different team.
Yep.
And that's the issue with Liverpool.
No, it's not good enough, man. It's not good enough.
Liverpool don't show up until 60 minutes.
When the crowd gets going, yeah.
Liverpool don't show up.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on 1 minute, yeah. I just want to read that.
Yeah, cool.
In the poll. I did a poll earlier on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally in the day, sort of like I'll mute it for a minute. Literally it is LFC fans. Will LFC get Champions League football with slot next season? Right. 16 people said yes. 79 people says no. And 5 people said haven't decided yet.
The only way we get Champions League football is winning the damn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only way Slot gets Champions League football is by winning it. He doesn't get top 4, but he has a chance to win it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it looks like we're actually doing better in the Champions League. We look more like a team in the Champions League at the moment.
At the moment,
because I've seen a team
worse
than win the Champions League.
Anyone decent in the Champions League?
No, we haven't.
Real Madrid beat them.
That was it.
Inter Milan beat them away.
Yeah, but Real Madrid.
They were no-nothing games.
Yeah, I agree with your pal because Real Madrid.
Yeah, he agrees. Come on.
Yeah, you played Real Madrid in a quarterfinal.
We played Real Madrid.
It's a significant difference to playing them. Just random.
Yeah.
He's,
yeah.
Hold the phone, lad. Hold the phone.
Yeah.
It's the exact same with Inter. You play Inter in a 2-leg quarterfinal, semi-final. It's completely different. I don't think we win at San Siro.
But our record is very good there, though.
Yeah, we got a good record at San Siro.
We have.
We smashed it at San Siro as well.
Okay, so if you come out to San Siro with a 1-1, 2-2, Do you
Well, no.
trust Slot to win at Anfield? Because I don't.
Slot? No. The players? Yeah.
I also don't trust the players because I think Slot coached the 2-1 today, and it was the players who let him down. I don't think it was the man management.
Yeah, but at what point is this Slot's fault though? Because like people always say it's not Slot's fault.
The
No,
13 games prior to
people
today.
always say it's not Slot's fault, but at what point is it his fault? Do you know what I mean?
It is
9
his
losses
fault.
in 12 and all that. Do you know what I mean?
It's
9 losses in 12.
It's the 30 games prior to today.
Yeah, let's not forget the amount of shit shows that we've seen this season. Nottingham Forest 3-0, PSV 4-1 at Anfield. Do you know what I mean? Man City, when the hell did Man City ever do the double over us? Tell me, bro, tell me.
I've already told you. 90
90 years, 90, 9-0, 9-0. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Oh, but people will tell you, by the way, that you're the problem for fucking going against Slot. Fuck, right?
I said this from 2 seasons ago. I said this guy is not the guy.
You said no. You said the football was shit. You said the football was shit.
Yeah, I said it today. You cannot get a guy from the Eredivisie into your club today after Klopp. I said it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Bro.
Lad, you were right. You were right because you said the football was shite since day one. Yeah, the football can only last so long. Yeah, every dog has its day. Simple as every dog has its day. Yeah, he's been found out. He's been found out by fucking everyone. We've been beat by Man United at home. Man fucking United. Do you know what I mean? And people are still sitting there going, "Oh."
He's gone on mute.
Yeah, I'll take him out for a bit. Yeah, he's gone on mute. Is he back?
Is he back?
You back?
We'll never have multiple of the right
Slot will never win the lot with his own players because he signed all his own players. We spent 450 million in the summer. We were meant to propel to the next level, weren't we? And guess what? We ain't gone there. We have not gone there. We've gone backwards, if anything.
Yeah, I argue that wrong.
You'd argue that? What do you mean you'd argue that? Look at the football since this year to last year. It's gone even worse.
I'd argue the squad's improved, but the manager hasn't.
Yeah, so the manager's got worse.
So the manager got worse, but the squad's got a significant amount better.
We've got a world-class squad. Yeah, this team
didn't have that last year.
This team could do anything.
We had a better. It looks like we had a better squad last year than what we did this year.
No,
he's right.
Last season, remember, if you remember last season, right? We won the league. Right, with a needy head coach.
Hang on.
Take him out for a minute, man. Oh yeah, he's good there. Sorry, mate.
So
go on.
Last season. Sorry, I didn't hear a word you just said. But
I'm just saying that the last season, and you could probably say, you can more or less say that we had a better squad last season than what we did this season because, like last season, right, we won the league with a needy head coach.
That's because Salah scored goal after goal after goal.
Yeah, I was going to say that is not because we have a better squad last season. It's because we have better tactics last season.
I don't think we had better tactics. Because what he was at the day, like he had obviously Salah doing this.
So we have more custom. We have more
Salah doing his thing.
tactics.
Yeah, Salah doing his thing. You had
which he isn't doing this season, by the way.
Yeah. Salah doing his thing. Jota doing his thing. Obviously, Jota's passed away. Rest in peace. You had Luis Diaz doing his thing. He got sold on. You had Maka doing his thing. I mean, Sabazalai. Do you know what I mean? You had what it was.
Because I think
that's what I'm saying.
He's been a better player this year than he was last year.
I don't think so.
I think he's the same. It's just that everyone else isn't as good.
I think he's up this year.
I think he has a lot more to give this year because he's been given the freedom to have it.
I think because Vert is coming, he's felt like there's more competition this year.
It's kind of like, do you know when... I don't even know the prime example for it. Do you know when Liverpool signed Morientes and you had Gerard Morientes, Alonso and Mascherano all competing for the same midfield spot.
Yep.
Mascarone,
That's exactly what Szoboszlai is going to do. So Szoboszlai is the Gerrard of that situation.
you know what it is?
Where's come in as the Morientes of the group.
Well,
He's came in
Morientes
for
was a
a
striker.
significant amount of money. You've
Mori-
got
Mori-
to play him.
Morientes was a striker. He was brought as a striker. Well, the other players
Played
that
as
you
a
mentioned
midfielder.
are midfielders and attacking midfielders. Morientes was never a midfielder. He was a striker.
We need to play a four-man midfield because the four players we've got is Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Gravenberch, and McAllister. You have to find a way to play all four of them in midfield.
Rod, say your piece, lad. Say your piece. So,
No, but what I'm saying is that no, when Morientes came in, he came in the day as a striker. You know what I mean? So you can't compare him at the day to a midfielder.
I agree with that.
Right. Now, what I'm saying with Szoboszlai, don't get me wrong, I love Szoboszlai. I think he's a great player. Yeah, but he's not going to be able to show his expertise putting him at right back. He's not going to be able to do that. The reason why last season, right, that Szoboszlai, was so good last season, because predominantly he played in the right position, in his right position, which was a 10, or they pulled him back into midfield. He literally played as a midfielder. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this season and day, right? This season he's been taken out of midfield and put us right back more often than not. Yeah. And therefore, and day we're losing something in midfield. Right. Let me give you an example. Right. What should happen today? Yeah. When Szoboszlai scored that goal, right? What should have happened that day? Changes should have been made. Right. Szoboszlai should be put back into midfield. Yeah. You take off McAllister, right? Because McAllister really today wasn't really doing it for him today. Yeah. You take off McAllister, then you bring on Calvin Ramsey in there, right? And then your team then, yeah, is balanced.
Yep.
Right? So even if at the day Calvin Ramsey is average, what people say he's average and everything that, right? He will look better in a balanced team. Do you understand what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. He kept literally Szoboszlai at right back for the rest of the game. Yeah?
Yeah, but you're assuming that Liverpool are a balanced team, which I don't think we are at this point in time.
I agree.
So you bring on Ramsey, and you've put him next to Kanate, who he has his moments, great, but majority of the time doesn't know where he is. You have Van Dijk, who isn't captain material for me, and then you have Kerkez, who, again, doesn't know what is expected of him.
Kirk has been
good recently.
The only thing that I would disagree with you on, and they is like Kirkes and they has been good, yeah. Kanate,
I'm not denying he's been good. I'm just saying he doesn't know what's expected of him. So he goes out on the pitch and he has 25 minutes of, is this right?
Yeah. So would you not say then, if he doesn't know what's expected of him, would you not say that's more of a slot problem than what is a Kirkes problem?
We do.
Yeah, exactly. It's 100% a slot problem.
Right. Another thing at the end of the day, sort of like with Kanate, right? Yes, at the day he's had some bad games, and so has Virgil had some bad games. And I've talked with my a pal of mine, Fuzzy, yeah, Anthrop knows him, for Fuzzy, right? I've talked with him before at the day, right? And he said for a long time at the day that Virgil van Dijk is not captain material. He said that for a long time. Right?
No,
my issue at the day with Kanate at the day, right? If you look at some of the bad games that sort of like Kanate has had, yeah, right. One at the day, nobody gives him any options. He's got the ball, and there's no options around him for him to pass. So he ends up in the day holding on to that ball in the day, right? And he gets robbed from him. Or he ends up sort of like making a mistake with that ball because he's got no options around him, yeah? Right? And number two in the day, more often than not, when Konate has a bad game, yeah, Virgil has a bad game as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But nobody tends to talk about that as much as they talk about Konate. Do you know what I mean? I don't know
And
why.
I think that, you know, in Liverpool, like in actual Liverpool, like town centre, the outskirts of Liverpool, we're all in a position where we go, we love Virgil for what he's give, but we don't think he's, well, one, captain material, as I've already
He's
suggested.
not.
Yeah.
But we also, you just took it right off me. Yeah, give me the
My
phone.
camera.
Just give me the phone.
No, Ken, what you saying, bro? Ken, what you saying?
Fair enough.
We also just don't think he's got the ability to coach someone that's next to him.
Who's
whether
this?
that's Canate, whether that's Gomez, even though they had that one season a couple of years ago, we don't think Virgil has the ability to.
Virgil.
Well, Virgil, whatever. Doesn't have the ability to manage what's in front of him.
Listen, he can't run a bath at the minute. He can't run a bath at the minute.
He's
You know
Look
what
how
it is?
bad our game management
No.
is at the
Can I
minute.
ask you a question? Can I ask you both a question? Right?
Yeah, cool.
Right. Do you think, because I actually think this, do you think, right? You remember Dejan Lovren? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that Dejan Lovren improved when Virgil came into the side?
No.
No, because I
No.
think they were very argumentative with each other.
I think Virgil made average centre backs look a lot better than what they actually were. Joe Gomez, for example, he makes Joe Gomez look really good. And I rate Joe Gomez as well. I rate Joe Gomez. But
I rate him.
Dejan
I rate him.
Lovren, he was big too big for his boots, lad. Big too big for his boots. In my opinion.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair one. That's a fair one.
To be honest, I can't see Gomez staying. I think he's gone. He's Weetabix legs at the minute.
But
He's
he's
gone.
good though when he stays fit.
No, I don't think Gomez will go because he can cover the right back. But in terms of Dejan Lovren, I think the only reason him and Virgil didn't work was because they're both mouthy. They're both a very argumentative, want to be the captain
Yeah, but
type of player.
who's Dejan Lovren to tell Virgil van Dijk how to defend?
But you're saying that now. But
I'm saying that from whenever.
But
When has Dejan Lovren ever been able to tell Van Dijk how to defend? Ever in the pro game, ever.
When they first both came
No,
in.
it doesn't matter. Even in the first
Do you
game,
know why it
Van
doesn't
Dijk
matter?
was so many levels
So-
ahead of him.
Dejan Lovren came from Southampton. Virgil came from Southampton.
Even at first, Van Dijk was so many levels ahead of Lovren. So many levels.
But if you were Dejan Lovren, you wouldn't accept it.
Yeah, because Lovren can't accept it because his ego's too big.
But if you were Dejan
But
Lovren, you also wouldn't
Lovren-
accept it.
Lovren was fucking awful at times. He cost us so many games. Him and Moreno on the left-hand side. Him and Moreno on the left-hand side were an absolute catastrophic for us.
So from what I can see, we are lacking leadership on the pitch. We're lacking leadership off it, and the manager can't lead anything. So right now we have no leaders.
Let me get.
So what we're saying to this present day, I went to games today. Every fucking time we kicked it long up the pitch, we're playing the long ball. Why are we playing the long ball?
I don't
We're
know.
not a long ball team. We're not a long ball team. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? But you've seen the game on Sky Sports today. Why were we kicking it long up the pitch? Why?
No
Why?
idea.
Why? Since when did we play fucking long ball? When? Rods?
I can't answer that question. I can't answer that question. Let me get through some of these comments because they're building up. Let me get through the comments.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, was it? It's true, Copfather. They we rewound to the third phase. Thought we told not to. No. Sunderland. Okay, Sunderland. Sunderland on Wednesday, a draw or a loss. And do I care? No, because we are not motivated with Slot. That's coming from Ravi.
We're not motivated.
Ball says another record broken by Slot. And Dicko says Neville said Mo wasn't gonna get to the ball. Typical ex scum. No idea. Fact.
If he wasn't going to get to the ball, why is he tugging his shirt then?
Yeah, exactly. And why did he get a free kick? You know what I mean? All right. So, because we never, Zane, big up Zane, because we never pressed City at all in that first half.
No, we didn't.
No, they didn't. They had the best of the first half. And Dicko says, Ravi, I've got a snooker league. Thank God, going to be long nights. Ravi says, cause of Slot, I'm not bothered that we lost to City today because I knew the man this Slot is on. Normally I would crash out, but because of Slot, it's just another game. Pathetic now. Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not going to crash out for a loss because you're expecting it. That's not what you want for a team.
Yeah, cool. Jones was left winger in the academy team. Gerard's team was his captain. He wasn't left wing. He was more of a centre, wasn't he?
No, I was left winger.
Left wing. Okay.
Left winger in the youth. He was actually a left winger in the youth.
Yeah.
I used to watch him. I used to go to Anfield and watch him and Trent.
But I still think at the day his best position at the day is in the middle of the park. I'm sorry.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It is his best position.
Zane said he might as well just play 3 at the back with Robbo at left centre back and have.
Can anyone tell you that 3 losses? No, not 3 losses. 9 losses in 12 is acceptable for our club.
No, it's not.
Is that acceptable for our club?
Can
anyone tell you that? Because if they even if they try and combat that, if so, buts and all that, I'm sorry, mate, but no.
No, I'm not accepting it.
I mean, listen.
It's literally like I said to you today. We've had 6 wins in 6 months.
6 wins in 6 months, by the way, in the league.
We've had 6 wins in the league since September.
6 league wins in 6 months in the league. Burnley, Leeds, and who's the other team? Who's the other team that got promoted? Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland. Yeah, we didn't beat anything at home. Didn't beat anything. Listen, this fucking livelihood right here, yeah, means a lot more to me than all them fucking dirty little cunts online that try and tell me and try and tell you that I don't mean nothing. Do you mean that a point is acceptable? Do you mean?
It's not.
How is the point ever acceptable to you, lads?
Klopp instilled into us that
Billy, I'm sorry about the bad language, by the way. I'm sorry.
It's after 12. You're all right.
After 12, man. Come on.
He's gone again. Let's take him out for a minute. I'm gonna. He might as well just play free. I've read that actually. Curtis Jones played right back. It's like me saying to yours, you're a good cook, but can you wash the pot? Luke said, I miss Klopp. Lots of laugh.
We do. All of us do. Ant says, didn't apartheid happen in Zimbabwe, Rods?
Yeah. It did, yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah, it was in South Africa. Sorry, lad, the top words can't justify that awful form. Yeah, big up. Yeah. When I watched Liverpool now with Slot for a long time, I have connections in don't get excited. I feel I'm not even watching Liverpool anymore. No identity. Who the heck are we? I just don't know anymore.
That's the problem. We've got no leadership at the top. We've got no leadership on the pitch. We've got no leadership in the dressing room. We have no leadership.
Nothing. Virgin and was it Virgin what?
Virgin Ali.
Virgin Ali have fully checked out on the league. Yeah,
That's the point, isn't it?
No, yeah, checked out. Yeah,
We've replaced it, yeah.
You read this one actually.
If Chelsea win on Tuesday versus Leeds, they go third, and we stick with the rubbish and keep losing. There you go.
Yeah, I come from Ravi.
Manchester City players were in a Paulson ear all game. In Paulson's ear all game, nobody was for us. There you go. Crowd and the referee means. From that round table PRBS, they ain't sacking him. Buckle up, guys. We got Ten Hag for the whole of next season. He's seeing out his contract. I hope I'm wrong and FSG get out a slot. Now, I've disagreed with this, and me and Rods have gone back and forth with this one. From my understanding, that PR bullshit was done after the Arsenal game and before the big bust up, where on X they were saying they have a pre-contract with Alonso. So make of that what you will, but I don't think he's here for the long run, and I don't think these results are going to be good enough for our owners, personally. Rabbi says, "Big up, Rob."
This one here.
Emil Esky, Alisson could do better in that situation, but assume Nunes had a chance to get to the ball. Then they could have said same about Salah getting to the ball, giving more reason for the Gay to get a red. Gay should have got a red. By the letter of the law, he's denied a goal score opportunity. He should have got a red card, not a yellow. I'm not having that because you gave Szoboszlai a red card for the same thing. It's the exact same thing, no matter how you slice it. Ant says, Ant will know because he was there. As soon as they equalised, knew they were scoring again. We did.
I knew it. I knew it. I was watching from home.
Ravi says, your thoughts on the French North Face jacket getting a shoulder injury at Rennes and he hasn't kicked the ball for Liverpool yet, 60 million, you know?
Yeah.
He's got a shoulder injury, but that just means he's out until the summer. Fair enough. We can't do anything about it. The robot barely touched the ball. I think he's on about Haaland. But he assisted with their goal, though, didn't he? And then he scored a penalty. So he's got a goal and assist. Their fans were quiet as well until then. There you go. They did nothing in the second half. They did absolutely nothing in the second half. As soon as Liverpool scored that goal with Szoboszlai, they should have gone for the jugular and took City down because City were on the ropes at that point. But they didn't. They closed up shop and started passing backwards again to try and keep the ball, and it just didn't work out for them. But don't bother trying to keep the ball. Keep trying to score the goals because City wouldn't let up if it was them. So why are we?
Yeah. And Dicko says we lose Wednesday, sack him and put kids out in the league. And Dicko also says and we be expected get in the ground 5 hours before kickoff soon. Let's start that. Ravi says me and Rod both said it. People on the stream laughed at us, telling us he's the new Bob Paisley. They did actually.
No, they did not compare him to Bob Paisley. Yeah,
they did.
Oh my god.
They did. Manuel, big up Manuel. Man City will smack Arsenal next. They probably will.
They probably will. Yeah, City will probably win the title now.
Yeah. I even told Callum on Coppish that slot was not sustainable by changing win last season.
Chancing wins last season.
Chancing win last season.
We've seen this season what happens when Mo Salah stops scoring because he's got 4 goals. 4. I couldn't believe when I keep seeing that. 4 goals he's got, Rods. 4. Mo Salah has 4 goals. Joke.
And Dicker said Dom will be ran into the ground. I believe that.
I believe that as well.
Emil Heskey says LFC have less points after 25 games this season than Man United had after 25 Premier League games under David Moyes. 4 points more than Liverpool had after 25 games in the season Roy Hodgson was sacked. Ooh.
Well, here's the difference there, unfortunately, and this is what people are not getting here. It's the league position. When he was sacked, Hodgson, he was down near the bottom. He was like 12th, wasn't he?
Yeah.
This guy might be losing games, might be drawing games, but he's right at the top of the table. That's the problem. If he was
He's not
fighting,
right at the top. He's like he's lurking around there. But what it is at the day, you see what it is, like he's a Slot's expected to be where you are because he's got like more better players than Roy Hodgson. You know what I'm saying? Because we had Paul Konchesky, bloody Paulson, a washed up Joe Cole, and you know what I mean. You know, this is what we had on the Roy Hodgson. But this guy at the end of the day, sort of like it's got all these players at the end of the day, all these players, but he's close to like Roy Hodgson. What Roy Hodgson's points in a sort of way. Do you know what I mean?
Arnie Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson, Andy says Heskey, insane, isn't it? Yep, it is insane. Not Callum himself, he understands, but it was the chat who said I was wrong. Now look at us, we are getting caught out instead of winning games convincingly. You can chance games and think it will be okay. Yep. I said it before. I've had people apologize to me. Read this one out for me, please.
You can't chance, I mean. It basically means you can't take a chance. Ant says, since said first game of season, Ekatike looks spent on 60 as always, needs looking at. Emileski says, Ant, it's crazy even Moyes didn't finish this season. This guy's going to finish the season, unfortunately. Ant says, Heskey 100% spot on. Everyone agrees that he shouldn't be finishing off the season, but we know he will. Verge shouldn't be playing every single game. Who should? We haven't got any other centre backs other than them two. Unfortunately, he has to play every game. We're only lucky because Kanate somehow managed to stay fit for 2 seasons, which is very unlike him. Very unlike this guy being able to stay fit. Robbie says, big up guys for being fair with your options and not being biased. He means the two that were on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
He sent it twice. No, yeah, he sent it twice, yeah.
Was there?
Yep, same comment twice.
Okay.
Copfather have an Aspas shirt for sale if anyone is interested. I would never have an Aspas shirt ever. No chance. The worst corner in history.
I met him before, you know.
Did you ask him why the fuck he did that?
No. I wasn't going to ask him that. But I met him when Celta Vigo played Luton 2 years ago.
The first question I'd be asking, what the hell was that corner? I think VVD could have been better, but I don't think it's his fault. We don't have leaders in midfield or the front. We don't have needles, full stop, Emil Heskey. I keep saying this. There's no leader in the locker room. There's no leader on the pitch. There's no leader at the top. We're leaderless right now. We need a player that can lead this damn team. That's why Henderson was so good, Milner was so good, and Klopp was so good. There's 3 leaders right at the top. You had Henderson on the pitch, Milner in the dressing room, and Klopp at the top. Now you've got none of that.
It's just fucked, isn't it?
It is. There's no leaders. We're leaderless.
It is fucked.
Henderson would not have let the team do this. He would not have let the team do it. He'd be screaming his head off on that pitch. Personally, I think Szoboszlai should be the captain.
Seriously?
I think Szoboszlai should be the captain. I really do.
Yeah, I do.
Because he's one of those players that are just going to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and go, get up there now.
Yeah.
He's saying go backwards like Slot is. He's going to be one forwards and get another goal. Because that's the kind of player he is.
All right. So, what's that Emileski saying?
Previously, we had Hendo in midfield as captain and Firmino Mane leading and pressing from the front with VVD leading all the way at the back. There you go. And who have we got now? Just slot, sack him. Can't take it anymore. I mean, even if we sack Slot, there's still no leaders. There's still no leaders on the pitch or the dressing room. That needs to be addressed as well. We've got no leadership. Even if you take the guy out at the top, if you bring Alonso in, Alonso's leader at the top, but you still got the problems in the locker room. You still got the problems on the pitch
Yeah,
because there's no leaders.
he will sort that out. Trust me, he will
Hope
sort that out.
so, because we need some leadership back in the squad. It doesn't have to be the fanciest name in the world. I guarantee you, Jordan Henderson and James Milner do not let the team go. Do not let the team fail like they have this season. Haynes seconds, welcome to the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, my friend. My prediction is Liverpool will play Conference League and miss out on Champions League and Europa League. I do not want to be in the Conference League. Point blank. I don't want to be involved in my competition.
I was thinking about that today.
I would rather drop out and finish 10th than be in the Conference League. I do not want to be in that competition. No chance. No, thank you. Stephen McCarthy, welcome to the channel. Says fucking Liverpool bin dippers lost that game on purpose because their fans want the red boy out of Manchester all team to win.
Get out of that one. Get out. You call us. Call man bin dippers, you know. Prick. Ban that prick, you know. Yeah. Anthrop says, apologize, mate. No problem.
That's right,
just passionate about the team. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Gosh, man, you let it go through.
Sorry for my bad. Sorry, my bad, fellas. No, you're good.
You're always welcome, my mate. You say whatever you want on this channel. It's not an echo chamber.
No, man.
You reading that?
Yeah. Mentioned it a while ago. We needed to sack Slot before United and Chelsea sack Amrin and Enzo Maresca. We could have been comfortably in top 4 by now, probably back in the title race. That's facts, Emma.
We could have been in the title race. I will agree with that, because around about the time their managers were sacked, we were 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yeah. Josh Thompson, big up yourself. Thank you for coming in. Looks like you're new around there. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's why. Hello, fellas. Mate, just wanted to apologize if I said anything I shouldn't have. Mate, generally think we are in a bad place as a squad. No, you never said anything.
No, man. We like to hear things like that. We want to hear honesty.
Yeah, no, you never said anything bad. No,
honestly, mate, you come on the channel whenever you want and just have your opinion, because that's what we want to hear. We want to talk football. Me and Rods don't agree on everything. On the last show, we probably disagreed more than we ever have before, but that's because we're not an echo chamber. I don't always agree with Rods. He doesn't always agree with me. It's a conversation, and that's all we want to have.
Solo P1, I'm still slotting. I'm telling you, they ain't getting rid of him. It's dumb and dumber Hughes and Edwards' fault. I think it's all 3 of them, to be honest. It's all 3 of them.
It just takes one clown to turn a fortress into a circus, and we've got 3.
Exactly. But fair play. Seen a few Arsenal fans laughing at us. Going to be funny when they bottle it again. That's good for that.
That's the thing. They've gone 6 points clear now, but they've got to play City next. They could go 3 points, and then you're in trouble. Then you're in trouble. If you've only got 3 points in it against City, you're in trouble.
Exactly. Hodgson had David Ngo. Yes, Ngo. Spent 450 million. That's true, and Dicko. Big up Josh. Josh says, I feel Slot is in a position that Rodgers is in. Gerrard didn't slip.
The funny thing is, Salah was watching him do it. That's what makes me laugh. I've actually seen Salah in the Chelsea shirt watch Gerrard slip. Salah was on the pitch at the same time for Chelsea.
I know. He won the league, got the most out of what he had. Doesn't make him a Liverpool caliber manager.
And that's the point. That's the point me and you keep making. He's not a Liverpool caliber manager. He doesn't have the energy, and he doesn't have the charisma that you need to be a Liverpool manager.
Yeah. That Nella got sent off again today.
Got sent off again?
Yeah, got sent off again in the under 21.
You know what that means then? He's off the paddy power.
No, you know what that means. He's in the starting level for Sunderland game.
That's it.
Arabi's got a question on a real one. How do we get the out of our attack? I think must have been the best out of our attack that we currently have, including injuries.
Just keep giving Ekatike the ball in a more compromising position than the halfway line.
True. I was at the game. I remember the corner was horrific. That's the Aspak one. It was.
Oh my god! I couldn't believe I was watching that. Thanks, son.
I need to go back and watch that.
The corner trips over the ball. He goes to run to hit the ball, and he trips over the ball in the 90-something minute.
Fuck's sake. Josh has got a question.
Yeah,
only because I can't draw live. Can't draw the live, so I asked it here. Dom leads for Madrid. Virgil isn't captain material. What do we do? What fuck?
I don't have Dominic Szoboszlai because he's gone to Madrid.
He won't go to Madrid. He won't go.
So if Dominic Szoboszlai's there, he's my captain. If I don't have Dom, then I'm going to have to go for McAllister.
Yeah. Or if Robertson's still there, I'll make him captain.
Oh, I think he's gone to Tottenham himself.
Yeah, because don't feel appreciated. Give it to yeah. I hope that's answered your question, Josh. Slot ball, big up slot ball. Hi mate, did you think we got robbed at all today? Yes, we did on some decisions.
Yes, we did, because Gay should have been sent off because he did the exact same thing as Szoboszlai and he got a straight red. So if you're going to be consistent, then a shirt pulls a red card, a goal scoring opportunity, then you've denied 2 goal scoring opportunities, 2 red cards. Simple as that.
We need a proper 6. Was it 6?
By the way.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I couldn't see it because it's not like curved around, the teeth not come around. We need a 6, by the way, but if we got Xhaka, for example, he's a great captain, but not ideal captain. So do you play him or not? Or do you go and get like a Canavinga, for example? You know what? If I had a choice between Canavinga or Granit Xhaka, I'll get Granit Xhaka because he's got experience.
Yeah, I'll get Granit Xhaka because he's played in the league.
He's got experience and he's older. He's got experience, and like he will be a good leader. Canavinga is good. Do you know what I mean? But if I had a choice of getting Granit Xhaka or Canavinga, I'm going for Granit Xhaka all day long. I feel like
he's the best player, but he was a damn good captain. That's the type of player I want.
I feel like I've given up this season.
I feel like I've given up next.
Read this one first, mate.
Parker says people need to understand the longer slot stays, the deeper the rot sets in. It's like cancer, and it's going to be harder to turn around. Sorry, guys, I'm out of jokes today. I'm not in a funny mood. None of us are in a funny mood now. None of us are.
I feel it.
Question: how long do you think Alisson has at Liverpool? And we love Alisson for what he has done for us. He's going to do it. From what I've heard online, he's going to He's going to activate a year's extension. So he wants to stay with us. That gives the club enough time to pencil in another contract for him. Let's hope they do, because Mamadashvili, I mean, are you good enough to take over from Alisson? Apart from being a good shot stopper and saving a penalty, I've not really seen that much from you to say whether you can or can't, because I've not seen you for the season yet. Based on what little I've seen, you're a good number 2. I'll put it to you that way. Slotball says Szoboszlai is a baller. Man, give him the 300k contract.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Would you guys do a calling show? We do.
We do sometimes. And like, I think I'm gonna sort out one this week. I will sort out one this week. Yeah, we do. I will sort out one this week, and I'll put the link in the chat. He's new, this guy, isn't he?
Yeah. I've already told him to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, cool.
Josh says, fellas, Ant's away, can I invite myself to the live? Literally just me, no Ant, just to get the actual argument I mean across because Tex isn't doing it. What's he mean? He means he wants to come on.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do it for next time. I'll dedicate a whole show to a calling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so people can come on.
Yeah, I'll dedicate a whole show to a calling. What I'll do next time, like Wednesday night when I do the match reaction, right, I will do a calling. I'll do a calling. I'll put the link in the chat and people could come in and sort of like chop it up with us. Definitely, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, cool. This one here.
Arsenal played Brentford on Thursday, and Brentford were flying without wings, like Cop's favourite boy band, Westlife versus Newcastle. Why is it my favourite boy band? Right, the only way we get best out of Ali is limited game time. He can either play cup competition or the league.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
Slot Ball says Verts and Ekatike and Szoboszlai are the only joy I get nowadays. Obviously, Ekatike and Verts weren't the best today. I've already said my piece on Ekatike. He should have passed the ball to Verts and had tapping, but either here nor there now. What's done is done.
Right. So, Slot Ball, please hit the like button and subscribe button. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that and hit the notification button. Squidly says, big up everyone. Big up Squidly, love and respect to you. Brother, my live. Brother, this is Josh. Brother, my live hasn't caught up to my last comment. By the way, before I seem like a, but we do need a live because I feel like we have similar opinions, but we're so different in how we move forward. Yep. I'm gonna do a call in on Wednesday for the reaction. Do you think that City pen was a pen? Because I feel like Newton just ran into Ali.
He did, and we've already said that because he could have jumped over him.
Slot ball. I said the same thing. I'm with you. Not to seem out of the box type of thing. By the way, no. You're good. What Slot ball said? What do you think we get in the Champions League? I think we probably get to the quarterfinals, and we're going to come up against a good team and just go out. Agreed. To be honest, Szoboszlai deserves a big contract long term. He's potential captain, but also he has qualities and versatilities. Put him back in midfield and build the team around him.
Yeah,
Couldn't have said it more myself, Emerald.
Couldn't agree more.
Squidly says, I remember people saying we were playing bad with a 5-point lead. How would they say we are playing now with a 22-point swing?
Worse,
exactly. What's his name? Heinz. Is it Heinz a second? Heinz second.
Yeah, Heinz second. Yeah.
Heinz second. Yeah. Good, I got it right. I must say, Ekatike had his worst game this thus far for the club. Yes, true. He didn't play very well today. Josh said, "Oh, sounds your comment. Oh, sounds your comment about my joining live comment had just been answered. I do actually steward at Anfield and on the way, and it's actually astonishing how much they're being their away fans going. Wow, it's steward at Anfield. Wow,
yeah, that's cool.
Read this one first, bro.
I could be seeing things, but I feel like Konate's improved since his father passing. He did have a few shaky moments today, but no mistakes in my opinion. Yeah, man. So confident compared to how they used to be, based on what I said previously. Okay, man. We get what you mean there. Are we still backing Isaac? Do you think he will come good? I think he will.
I think he will next season.
Josh says, fellas, I can't lie. I only learned about you from Ant, but you seem very relatable based on how the local fan base is feel overall. Thank you, my friend. It's very, we spend out hard-earned money and we get very little out. That's the point, innit? To get very little out of it, he means. And finally, Hen Seconds says, our fans at the stadium are very patient. I would like an uproar against this useless manager.
Yeah.
Now that's the point, though. You take out the guy at the top, but if you've got no leadership on the pitch and leadership in the dressing room, what are you going to do then?
Yeah, it's true.
Alonso's got a lot to do now. You take the captaincy straight off of Van Dijk because he doesn't deserve it. Let's be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. He doesn't deserve it. One above him. Ravi put. Yeah. Question: are we really doomed if Salah and VVD Kanate do eventually leave? Me, I don't think we are. Big players come and go. It's up to the club to find us quality, not rookies. Me and Rod say the same thing all the time. It's just a number. It's just a number on the back of a shirt. You're nothing to us. And it's what have you done for me lately? Not what have you done for me yesterday. Slotball says top 3 summer signing and sells. Does he mean this summer? Because I really don't know what we're going for. I've heard Elise. I've heard, obviously, we signed Jacket. I've heard Van der Ven because Robertson's going the other way. This is just what I've heard. Don't shoot the messenger. Simicast apparently is coming back in. God knows why. Can't even get a game at Roma. And yeah, if I see any more rumours on X other than them, then I'll let the chat know. But Van der Ven seems to be the one that seems to be the most prominent. I have seen Schlotterbeck. I have seen Diamante as well. I don't know if you've seen that the other day, Rods. Diamante was on X as well, potentially coming to us. And they do keep mentioning Barcola and they do keep mentioning Bastoni, but I just don't believe those ones. So Squidly says, imagine we scored and went into a shell. We did. And we do that. Why do we do that? We should be going for the throat. Slotball said his dad must have been unwell because, as strange as it may sound now, he seems free from the stress and negative anticipation of death. You know what? That's an interesting comment. I never put 2 and 2 together there. Heskey could be onto something there, you know.
Yeah, true.
If he knew his father was getting ill, he's not going to be playing as well, is he, on the pitch?
No.
But he does seem to be playing better now since his father passed away.
True.
We'll just have to see. Rabbi says we need experienced players summertime window. We do. We need players. We need what we need, not what we want. I'd leave a voice note if I could, but there is so many limited players with what they can give to the team. Verts, Ekatike, Dom, Isaac, I'd argue Kirkes are the most reliable teammates we have. 100% agree with that. Heinz Second says, if we make 6 or 7 signings again, I hope and pray we have a new manager. We will. In my opinion, it will be Alonso, but that's just my opinion. Kirkes was
today was right. Okay, we're gonna do the player ratings. You guys can get involved in the player ratings as well. Give your obviously give your player ratings to each player that we put up. Okay, Alison Becker. What's your Alison Becker?
Basement.
So you don't think he was good?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a 3.
The guy was on the other side of the box, on City's side. He shouldn't even get a 3. He should be in the basement. There was no reason for him. He's jumping up in the air like he's a bloody midfielder. What are you doing, mate? Get back in the net. Once that free kick had been taken, he should have ran back and he didn't. So for me, he's in the basement.
Right. I'm giving Szoboszlai. I'm giving Szoboszlai an 8, even though he got a red card.
I'm giving him an 8 because that guy, he took one for the team to get that red card, didn't he?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He should have never been put in that position. Never. No.
Where was Van Dijk? Where was Kanate?
Yeah, and plus at the day, it was a banging goal as well. A banging goal he scored. Kanate. What's your rating for Konate?
I think Konate did well. I thought Konate was good, actually. The penalty, you couldn't do much about the penalty. I don't know who Haaland was jumping up to head over to get to Silva. I don't know if it's Konate or Van Dijk, but personally, Konate gets an 8 because I think he was good.
You know what, guys? When you put your ratings in, right, put it for the actual guy that you want. Do you know what I mean? 7.5. Change my mind. Basement. So I suspect at the day that's Allison. 0. I suspect that's Allison. It's a boss like 7. That must be Allison. No, that 9. That must be 9 for Szoboszlai.
Yep.
8 for Konate.
Yep.
6.5 for Konate.
Yep.
7. 7 played great. Free kick. Yeah. 7. Szoboszlai, Konate. Okay. So
I'm giving Konate an 8.
I'm changing to. I'm gonna, because at the day, sort of like quite a few people have said 9 for Konate. I'm gonna give him Konate a 9.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. I think he was great.
Yeah. So we'll change.
He was
that.
subbed.
Right. Virgil van Dijk. Guys in the chat, and obviously Cop File as well. Virgil van Dijk. What's your ratings for Virgil van Dijk?
7. He's lucky he's getting that.
Okay. Let's see what the right 6, 7, 7.5, 5.5. So far 7, and 7.5 are leading at the moment. The 7s are leading at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give Verge a 7.
It's going to be a 7. I mean, he barely even deserves that. How'd you get out jumped by Haaland?
Innit?
I know he's tall, but mate, you're a defender. You should be able to out jump him. Kirkes
Talk to me, guys, in the chat.
Kirkes was an 8. He was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Kirkes. Did you see that one where he intercepted Haaland?
Yeah.
Not many left backs intercept Haaland, so he is getting an 8 because he's brilliant.
Slotball says 9. Squidly says 8. Slotball says 9 again. I'll take you on a 9 then, yeah? Okay.
We'll give it to an 8.5 then.
Emily Heskey says 7. So far, you're losing out, Emily Heskey, mate. You know what I mean? Guys, give me one more rating for Kirkes. One more rating for Kirkes. One more rating for Kirkes, man. You know what I mean? So you can get one more rating for Kirkes before you can get one more rating?
I'll be generous. You're going to have an 8.5. I'll be generous. Because he was good. He was really good.
Well,
he's determined to get that 9 slot ball, isn't he?
Slot ball was 9. You know, I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 9.
Give him a 9. He's good. He's just going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 9. Give him a 9.
He was one of our better players.
Yes. Okay. So, I'll push that back.
Did you change the formation?
No, it was a 4-3-3 today, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
He decides to play a 4-3-3. With
so basically, on day it was like, you know, you had Gravenberch.
But wasn't it 4-3-3 where you had one CDM, which would have been Gravenberch, and 2 in front of him, which would have been McAllister and Wirtz? Is that how he played? Is that how he played?
Yeah, he did. But I can only do that when I put the face in. All right. Gravenberch. Guys in the chat, give us the ratings for Gravenberch.
Gravenberch. Let me think. We looked quite sluggish, to be honest with you. Especially in the midfield, we did look quite sluggish. So I'm thinking 6.5 for Gravenberch.
Okay. 1 second. Let's go check something.
It looked like City had more energy than us in midfield.
Yeah. Well, Virgil van Dijk got a yellow card, you know.
Okay.
I don't care anyway. I don't care. He's still going to say the same.
It's not going to make a blind bit of difference to how we rated the guy.
Yeah, it's not.
Not quite.
Yeah. Right. What we're saying for Graham Bird? Grab 5.
I'm saying 6.5.
7 for the top boss says 7. Grab 6. Good to say 6. So the general consensus would be a 6, I'm afraid.
That's fine. He can have a 6. I wasn't overly impressed with him.
No, I wasn't either, to be honest.
A lot of our midfielders look sluggish. I don't know what was going on.
Above 6, isn't it?
Right, he needs to move back.
Yeah, we can move back. Okay.
That was McAllister.
McAllister was here.
Oh, was he on the left?
Yeah, he was on the left.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it easy. Change it. That's probably better than that. That's probably the one. It's going to be the one. Yeah, that is 1-4-3-3 like this. Maka. Come on, guys. Yeah, go on.
He had a shot. He literally had a shot. I don't remember him doing anything else other than that one shot with Donnarumma. That's not like a cat. So he had a 5 from me because he was just. I don't know what he was doing.
Heinz second says 5.5. Squidly says a 4. Any more takers? What did you say?
I said 5.
So we've got 2 5s, 2 4s. I'm gonna have to go with 4.5.
5, I mean.
4.5.
The only thing he did in the actual whole game was a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's usually on the left, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's usually on the left of the pivot. Florian Wirtz. Come on, guys, in the chat.
Wirtz was good as always. If Ekitike would have actually given Wirtz the ball instead of Salah, I reckon Liverpool would have had a tapping.
Yeah.
He was giving Wirtz a 2. Oh, come on. No, come on, guys. Come on.
It's a 2.
That's ridiculous.
Hide a second, you're too wicked, man.
That's ridiculous. Who's giving him a 2?
Hide a second, yeah. Slot Football says 7.5. Squidly says 6.
I'll give him 7.
Okay, we'll go for 7, yeah?
For something that wasn't his fault because he should have been given the ball by Ekitike.
True.
I didn't like Wirtz was average in the team. I do not think Wirtz was average.
Mo Salah, guys.
Mo Salah played well. He really should have got an assist because Ekitike should be burying that.
Yeah, but that free kick he took was kind of like.
It pissed me off.
I'm
not gonna lie. For that free kick alone, he gets a 3. But I'm gonna be nice and give him a 6.
Scott Ball says 3. Was it Squidly says 3? Heinz the second says 5. Emineski says 3. I think he's getting a 3, you know. I think he's getting a 3. That's consensus, really.
That's the consensus, but why?
Yeah. The people have spoken.
Other people have spoken. I'm not going to argue with the people. We saw what happened last time.
Really? Gappo.
Oh God! Basement settings. What is this guy doing on the pitch? What is he doing?
Yeah.
If it's Salah gets a 3, this guy gets a 2.
Gappo 3 so far.
Basement settings.
That's 3 so far.
Stop ball plus -12. Where's Derek? Where's Derek? Should be coming in now.
That's fuckery. Well, it's 12 in there. That's not just in the basement. That's in the dungeon, bro.
That's in the dungeon, mate. That's shaking hands with Satan.
Gappo. Squidly says 2.5. Wow.
He was poor. He was very poor.
Sorry, Gaps.
You need to do better, man. If you want to be playing consistently like you are, you need to prove that you should be there. And I'm not seeing anything to show it.
2.5. Ekatike.
Man, he should have buried it. He gets a 5.
Ekatike.
I'll say 5. I don't know what the rest of the chat's saying now, though, but I'm saying 5 because.
Right, you say 5. I say 5 as well. Let's see what the chat's saying. Heinz the second says 3. That's Heinz the second says 3 so far. Squidly says 4.5. Let me read out. The poll so far. LFC fans will LFC get Champions League football with start next season. 17 says yes. 17% says yes. 66% says no. 17% says haven't decided yet. Right.
Are you not concerned, Rods, that we could win the Champions League? Is that not a concern for you? Because it sure as hell is for me. Because I've seen a team that shouldn't win the Champions League win it.
You never know.
There's something about the Champions League with Liverpool, isn't there?
It could happen. So
then how do you then say to owners, we need to sack him when he's picked up 2 majors in 2 seasons? It's a problem, and it could happen.
It could very well.
And anyone in that chat that says Liverpool can't win the Champions League, look back at 2005. There's no chance that team should have got all the way to the final, and there's even less of a chance that team should have won the final, considering who the hell was on the pitch on the other side. Some of the best players around with Ancelotti as the manager.
Heskey says Ekatike 3 missed 2 good chances in a big game, and his hold-up play wasn't as good as it has been. I'll get that. Ashley, big up Ashley. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well.
Big up Ashley.
Ashley says, can we address the fact that our wingers can't beat a man? That is very true. They don't help with relieving pressure or capitalizing on counters. Big problem to fix in the summer, in my opinion. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That is facts. That is fact. Actually, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Ashley, make sure you do that. Get Uncle Rod in the was it in the left. I'm too old for that, but I've got knackered, mate.
I'm 37. I'm retired. I
Okay.
wear a knee brace to walk.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Right, I'm gonna close the poll. I'm gonna close the poll now, but I'm gonna read out the last bits. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
LFC fans, will LFC get Champions League football with slot next season? We've had 36 votes on that one. 17% says yes, but 67% says no, and only 17% says haven't decided yet. So as I close the poll, 67% don't think we'll get Champions League football next season with Slot in charge. So I'm going to close that down.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And I don't want Conference League, so don't even put that as an option. Heinz Second says, our decision making in the final third is atrocious when we attack. He's got a point. They've got a point there.
Yep. Okay. Let me just read out the ratings. So Alison Becker gets a 3, not one of his best games. Supposed to, I've given him 11 for some reason. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know the guy was good, but 11's a bit far, isn't it?
What did we give? Was it 8 or 9?
We gave him an 8.
Right, cool. Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed that because I didn't.
Kanate was good today. He gets a 9.
Virgil was out jumped by Haaland.
Virgil was like above average. Do you know what I mean? He gets 7. Kirkes again was very good today. He's getting better every game, to be honest. Gravenberch wasn't so good today. He was average today. He didn't really have one of his better games. Same with McAllister. Didn't have one of his better games. He was just like a bit stinky today. So he got 4.5. Salah, that free kick, I don't know what he was doing that free kick. Again, you couldn't beat your man again. You get a 3. Bert Saturday above average gets a 7. Gapo stinking out the joint. You know what I mean? You're very close to basement settings. You get a 2.5. Ekatike didn't have one better game, as the guy said in the chat. He said there's 2 chances. He should have buried them, and his hold-up play was not as good as it was usually. You know what I mean? So that's the play ratings. Let's get rid of that. Nice. So, what we on now with the chat? Are we up to date with the chat?
No, there's been a few more coming.
Well,
that's it.
That one there, yeah. Start from there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slotball said, bad as it sounds, wrap the season up. Just hope England win the World Cup.
There's no chance England will win the World Cup. No chance.
I don't know, I don't know. I think they will, Under Tuchel. I think under Tuchel, something tells me he can pull it off. Emma Heskey says, Slot ain't got balls at 1-0 up. Get fresh legs on, get Chiesa on, and even Rio. He'd have been too unpredictable for City.
Mm-hmm.
Squiddy says 4 to 11 players were good. No way we were winning today.
But here's the point: we could have won the game, even with those crap ratings. We still could have actually won the match. That's the most annoying part about today. We could have still got 3 points on the board if our manager, right, would have taken off maybe McAllister, took McAllister off, for example. Maybe he took him off and threw Endo on, right? Endo would move over to the right back, and then Szoboszlai can come into the midfield. If he would have done that, we probably would have got another goal, I think.
Was it Emma Heskey? Heinz the second says at Emma Heskey, I agree with you. Cool.
Slot ball comes underneath.
What would be crazy achievement? Slot wins the Champions League or England actually win the World Cup.
They're both horrific results, aren't they? Let's be honest.
I'll tell you what, though, I could probably see Tuchel winning the World Cup, other than sort of like Slot winning the Champions League.
I don't know. There's just something about Liverpool in the Champions League. It's like when we're in it, you worry if you're our opponents and you see Liverpool in the Champions League, you're like, which Liverpool's turning up here? The one that's going to be an electric night at Anfield, or the one that's going to roll over and take it? If it's the only trophy we can realistically win, it's going to be an electric night at Anfield, and that can do wonders.
Squidly says, "Yep, I blame the manager. Too, he made the first sub in the 84th minute. He did, you know.
And that's the point, isn't it? That's way too late. You need to be making this. If you're going to be late, make it in the 70-something minute. You don't make it in the 80th.
Yeah. Well, this is Scott. This is Scott we're talking about. Scott Ball said, "What would you rather see between those two?"
England win the World Cup.
No, I'd rather see Scott win
No.
Champions League because the fact and date is my team, isn't it?
I know, but that's number 7, and that gives him an ample opportunity to then say, "Oh, look at that! Although I didn't do well in the league, there's another major. How about we go to season 3 and see what we can do now?"
Yeah, but the fact that
opportunity, done it.
Do you know what is the fact at the end of the day? I think they're going to do that anyway, regardless if he wins anything or not. I think they're going to do that.
Do this. Slot's last game.
Uncle, bring up the lineup builder. Do the Sunderland team for Slot last game. I'll do that in the match preview on
Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday. I'll do it on Tuesday. Big up to you both. Yeah, man. Big up.
Yes, man.
Was it Mainwell? Is it Mainwell?
Manuel. Oh, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, yeah, Emmanuel 9588. The manager should go right now. He was so weak yesterday. Facts. Heinz the second said, nice chat, guys. I subscribe and liked. Will engage more in the future if I'm not working. I'm in New Zealand. My brother's in New Zealand.
Big up, man.
My brother lives in New Zealand. He lives in Wellington. He's Wellington, New Zealand. He's been living there for years. He lives over there. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, because they're like 13 houses ahead of us.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So in their country, so it's already Monday. Imagine that it's already Monday.
It's always weird, isn't it? What's it like in the future?
Yeah. Yes.
That's because we pronounced his name right.
Yeah. Big up. Get Roy Hodgson at this rate.
No. There's never a reason to bring that old dork back.
I mean, was it Hamilton? Big up, man. Big up. Yeah. Is that near Wellington, my friend? That's my brother. He's over here at the moment, but like
I was going to say, I would have thought he would be over there at the moment.
Yeah, but you can see him. Emil Heskey says, big up everyone. Chin up. There's got to be better days ahead for sure.
It's just like our song
without this manager. Hopefully without.
At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky.
Yes. Emmanuel, of course, the manager made his first sub in the 84th minute. Really, he gave them everything to win the match. True. Ashley says, if Emmanuel in the future did Slot get back,
I like that.
Read this one. Read that one.
I like that. Imagine this: Tuchel wins the US the World Cup, doesn't renew the contract, and come to Liverpool. Oh, please, not Tuchel, please, no, not Tuchel. I don't want Tuchel. It's in the north. It's in the North Island, about 5 hours drive from Wellington. There you go.
Okay. See, this kind of far from where my brother lives.
A bit.
Yeah. Right, guys, I am off now. You know what I mean? It's been a lovely show.
Oh yeah, man. Lots of new people as well.
Yeah, lots of new people. We interacting. We said our piece, and you know what I mean. It was all good, apart from one guy I had to ban. You know what I mean? So you
shouldn't be calling us bin dippers.
Yeah. So there's always one. You know what I mean? But on the whole,
why don't I want Tuchel? Because I don't want anything to do with Chelsea ever. I'm from Morocco. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
Big up, love and respect to you, man. North Africa in the house. Peace, guys. Yeah, peace, love and respect. More likely be back tomorrow at 11:30. find something else to chop up. Do you know what I mean? But it's been a good show tonight. And yeah, listen, what can we do? What can we do? We looks like we're stuck with this guy at the moment. Hopefully, you know what I mean, it might get so bad that it might think to itself, well, look, we'll pull the plug now. Do you know what I mean? So,
is it connected to the Champions League though? If he comes out of the Champions League, did they get rid of him? Are they only keeping him in a job because he's still in the Champions League?
It could be that. Could be that.
Is that possible? Does anyone agree with that? That it could be because we're still in the Champions League, and we seem to have turned the corner in the Champions League from what they can see.
Right, so you know what's going to happen in the Champions League? We're going to come up against something good and get beaten. That's what I think.
It depends who we come up against. We could skim our way to the final.
Yeah. You never know. Okay, guys, if you're going to watch this on a replay, please hit the like button and subscribe button. And hit the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about the show. Let me know what you think about the player ratings. You know what I mean? Yes, why not? But not with slot. That's right. Be the reason.
That might be the
reason.
Yeah. It's because of the Champions League. It's possible.
Yeah, you never know. That might be the reason.
At the moment, number 7's still on. Until we're out of it, number 7 is still on.
There you go. All right then. So guys, I shall see you tomorrow. Well, later on today. Later on tonight. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and also hit me down in the comment section. So, peace out.
Slot out.
Love and respect, guys. Take care.
Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Like and subscribe, hit the notification. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Stay connected and hit the notification. Uncle Ross is in this Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross is in this Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section.